Welcome to This Week in Astrology. This is episode number 628 for June 16 through 30, 2023. You can amplify your abundance with 6 weeks of manifestation magic as Jupiter sextile Saturn. The second half of June also features Saturn and Neptune turning retrograde, a T-Squared Gemini New Moon, and a Summer Solstice chart overflowing with opportunities. And let's not forget a new Kite that supports productive partnerships, as well as a potent Mars-Uranus square. Plus, I announced this month's winner of a free Astrology Plus session with me. This episode is sponsored by my book, the #1 Amazon bestseller called Instant Divine Assistance, your complete guide to fast and easy spiritual awakening, healing, and more. Just go to Amazon and search for Instant Divine Assistance or click the link in the show notes. And be sure the author is Benjamin Bernstein. There's still a pirated copy up there on Amazon. Thanks so much for joining me. I'm your host, Benjamin Bernstein. I record these forecasts as an audio podcast and a video, so take your pick. The video version includes detailed chart graphics, which you can also see in my written forecasts at astroshaman.com. Be sure to subscribe to This Week in Astrology in your preferred app, and if you have not already, be sure to click the link in the show notes for 2 chances to win a free Astrology Plus session with me each month. As I mentioned, we're announcing the winner in this episode. As of June 16, the moon is waning, Pluto is retrograde through October 10th, and we have 1 continuing aspect pattern. See details and links to all this in the show notes. On Saturday, June 17th, Saturn turns retrograde at 1:27 p.m. EDT. That's around 7 degrees Pisces. He will backpedal for 4.5 months and turn direct again on November 4th at 0 degrees, 30 minutes Pisces. This is a great time to reflect on how well you embody Saturn's positive qualities. Do you manage your time well? Are you acting maturely and responsibly? Can you plan the work and work the plan? What about Saturn's dark side? Are you working so hard that you're neglecting your family or personal life? Is excessive ambition causing you to close your heart or be cold and ruthless? Saturn's retrograde is entirely within Pisces. This placement can help you make better use of the law of attraction and deepen your embodied awakening. My free embodied awakening invocation can help you merge with your higher self quickly and easily. That is linked in the show notes, or you can just go to astroshaman.com, and on the menu bar at the top, you'll see the words Instant Divine Assistance. Click that, and you'll learn all about my invocations for healing and awakening. Saturn in Pisces also supports conscious dissolution, which can help you clear things from your life that have outlived their usefulness. On Sunday, June 18th, a new moon lines up at 12:37 a.m. EDT. That's around 27 degrees Gemini. Any Gemini new moon is great for new energy directed toward learning, communication, writing, and teaching. You can also use it to enjoy more variety, do more local travel, and connect with relatives and neighbors. Aspects. Most of this new moon's aspects form a tight T-square. This aspect pattern includes the luminaries, Ceres, Juno, and Neptune. The asteroid goddess Juno has pride of place in this T-square. She tightly conjoins the sun and moon with an orb or exactness of less than 1 degree. Juno represents committed partnerships of all kinds. Is it time to begin such a relationship or focus more energy into an existing one? The possibility of relationship challenge is raised by Ceres, another asteroid goddess, and by the way, by Venus, who is not in the T-square, but makes a semi-square to the luminaries. Ceres can represent working with psychological wounds. The two of you might be able to work out a harmonious resolution using Marshall Rosenberg's nonviolent communication method. That's linked in the show notes. If you get a pre-existing trauma stirred up by such an interaction, my free healing invocation has helped thousands heal old emotional wounds quickly and easily. A final caution comes from Neptune, whose dark side can include gaslighting and deception. Be careful not to let someone close to you talk you into something unwise. This T-square also has positive possibilities. Ceres is the grain goddess and can represent harvest and abundance. Neptune can flow divine inspiration and creativity. He also supports your use of visualization and imagination in your law of attraction manifestation work. You can use this new moon energy to partner with someone to bring about these life-affirming outcomes. The Venus semi-square also supports this outcome since Venus rules money. The T-square with Sun, Ceres, Juno, and Neptune, excluding the moon, is also a standalone aspect pattern. It started on June 8th, peaks on the 20th, and ends on the 29th. We wrap up with a tight semi-sextile from Vesta, the third and final asteroid goddess aspecting this new moon. She introduces the theme of selfless service to a higher cause. You could pursue this on your own or in alignment with this new moon's plentiful partnership energy. Also, on Sunday, June 18th, productive partnership that aligns with your life purpose is supported by a kite that starts today on the 18th, peaks on the 26th, and ends on July 1st. It includes the Sun, Juno, Saturn, and the lunar nodes. A tight Sun-Juno conjunction establishes the theme of committed partnership. Saturn in Pisces contributes flowing, inspired productivity and also empowers law of attraction manifestation. There's a lot of law of attraction stuff in this forecast. The lunar nodes encourage you to act in alignment with your soul purpose, and their placement in the Scorpio-Taurus money axis also opens the door to a financially prosperous partnership. On Monday, June 19th, ready to supercharge your law of attraction manifestation for the next 6 weeks? Then make good use of the Jupiter-Saturn sextile, Jupiter 7 Taurus, Saturn 7 Pisces. It's exact today. Its power has been building, however, since May 6th. As I mentioned in yesterday's Kite interpretation, Saturn's placement in Pisces is already great for visualization and manifestation. This potential is dramatically increased by Saturn's harmonious sextile to Jupiter, the planet of expansion and good luck. But it gets even better. Jupiter is in Taurus, the money sign. This Pisces-Taurus dynamic helps imagination manifest into physical reality. And the Jupiter-Saturn sextile creates a harmonious and energized balance between expansion and focus. In short, the next 6 weeks is a wonderful time to make your dreams come true. On Tuesday, June 20th, a tight T-square that started on the 8th peaks today on the 20th and ends on the 29th. It includes the Sun, Ceres, Juno, and Neptune. I interpreted this T-square earlier in this episode in my Gemini New Moon interpretation. Also on Tuesday, June 20th, there are 2 outer planet asteroid goddess aspects today. A Pluto-Ceres trine, Pluto 29 degrees 49 minutes Capricorn, Ceres at the same degree number in Virgo, can make both shadow work and financial abundance easier. And a Uranus-Pallas Athena square, Uranus 21 Taurus, Pallas Athena 21 Leo, can bless you with intuitive hits to electrify your feminine assertiveness. Pallas Athena can also support you in the areas of diplomacy, negotiation, and strategy. We'll have the rest of the forecast right after this brief announcement. Learn fast and easy tools for awakening, healing, and more, gain wisdom from enlightening guests, and enjoy mind-bending ayahuasca stories. It's all on my Awaken, Heal, and Thrive podcast. New episodes drop around the 9th and 23rd of each month. Check out my latest episode, My Unconditional Surrender. Click the link in the show notes or search for Awaken, Heal, and Thrive wherever you get audio or video podcasts. On Wednesday, June 21st, the Summer Solstice lines up at 10:58 a.m. EDT as the sun enters Cancer. For starters, the sun's month in Cancer is a great time to focus on home and family. Security, emotions, and shadow work are also highlighted. The summer solstice chart gives a feeling for what the next 3 months will bring. It's loaded with aspect patterns and individual aspects. By the way, this is a global interpretation, so you can use it no matter where you live. Aspect patterns. One highlight of this chart is a T-square featuring the Sun, Ceres, Juno, and Neptune. As you know, I interpreted this earlier in the episode in my new moon interpretation. With a Ceres, Vesta, Pluto grand trine, you can empower the work of an organization that selflessly serves a higher cause. There's also a waning T-square with Jupiter, Pluto, and the lunar nodes. I interpreted this back on April 16, and I have a link to it in the show notes. The summer solstice chart also features a quadruple conjunction in Leo with the Moon, Venus, Mars, and Pallas Athena. That's a lot of Leo. Leo can empower you as a leader or performer. It can also support your work with children or your inner child and help you chill out when it's time for rest or recreation. All types of healing and mentoring are supported by a mini grand trine. It includes Mercury, Venus, Mars, Pallas Athena, and Chiron. Within this aspect pattern, relationships are supported by a Venus-Mars conjunction. With this conjunction in Leo, creativity gets a special boost. 2 planet aspects. I interpreted the manifestation magic of this chart's powerful Jupiter-Saturn sextile earlier in the episode. A square between the Leo moon and Jupiter can help you reach a wider audience as a leader or entertainer. Finally, the summer solstice chart has a nearly exact Sun-Pluto quincunx. This can stir up shadow work and open you to enhanced wealth and power if you make the right adjustments. On Thursday, June 22nd, healing and mentoring are harmoniously energized by a Mars-Chiron trine, Mars 20 Leo, Chiron 20 Aries. With Mars in Leo, it's a good time to get sage advice regarding any work you're doing as a leader or entertainer. On Monday, June 26th, a potent Mars-Uranus square, Mars at 21 Leo, Uranus at 21 Taurus, should be used with great mindfulness. On the challenging side, this square can be chaotic and destabilizing. Unstable leaders are more likely to do crazy things. Mars' warlike tendencies can strike violently and unexpectedly. Steer clear of dangerous people and situations as much as possible. On the high side, this aspect can energize you to act immediately on your intuitive hits. You can take ingenious, inspired action as a warrior, pioneer, sexual being, or entrepreneur, and you can boldly show the world your truest self. Finally, with Mars in Leo, you might get so electrified and inspired that you take a quantum leap in your work as a leader or entertainer. Also, on Monday, June 26th, that kite with the Sun, Juno, Saturn, and the lunar nodes that started on the 18th peaks today on the 26th and ends on July 1st. On Friday, June 30th, Neptune turns retrograde at 5:07 p.m. EDT around 28 degrees Pisces. The mystical planet will turn direct again in just over 5 months on December 6th. He'll be then at 25 degrees Pisces. As Neptune starts backpedaling, it's a great time to reflect on how completely you're embodying his higher potentials. How's the state of your embodied awakening? How much inspired creativity are you receiving, and how much of it are you manifesting into the physical world? This could be artistic inspiration or fresh ideas in any area of your life. How much of each day are you living in the zone? And how actively are you working with dream interpretation or conscious dreaming? Like all planets, Neptune has a more challenging side. Are you struggling with addiction or substance abuse, excessive escapism, aimless drifting? Are there relationships in which you're acting as a victim or martyr? The standard strategy with an astrological archetype is to focus on its higher potentials. Usually, doing this leaves less energy for its lower manifestations. But Neptune's low side can be tricky, so be sure to reach out for help if you need it. Planets are most powerful when they change directions. Check your horoscope for sensitive natal points that Neptune is energizing. That's the last 5 degrees, 25 to 29 degrees of the mutable signs. Those would be Gemini, Virgo, Sagittarius, and Pisces. And the 1st degree of the cardinal signs, Aries, Cancer, Libra, and Capricorn. As a transiting planet, Neptune can highlight what you'd be wise to release or transform. You'll know because Neptune will give you a disinterested or apathetic feeling toward it. But Neptune will give something a thumbs up by flowing insights or fresh energy. You can also consciously harness Neptune's visualization power for law of attraction manifestation work. Also, the events in my Awakening Plus online membership range from bubble bath gentle to shamanically intense. They support your individual healing and awakening as well as global spiritual awakening. We also have community-focused events where members ask questions and connect with each other. Not a member yet? Join one of our free events. 2 calls are open to the public each month. Experience how Awakening Plus can accelerate your personal evolution. Hundreds of satisfied members make up our supportive online community. Would it be a good fit for you? As of June 2023, Awakening Plus members receive these exclusive benefits. At least 9 of our monthly Zoom calls are members only. Some members attend lots of live events, while some don't do any. Many members prefer to experience our events when it's best for them, choosing from an archive of over 550 life-transforming experiences. Amazingly, The recorded events are just as powerful as the live ones. We even have an easy-to-use best of guide to help you choose the event that will help you most right now. There are 3 major courses so far, with more coming. There's a members helping members service. You can pair up with an accountability partner if you wish. You get constant support from the Awakening Plus group energy field, and that's not even all. Click the link in the show notes to learn more, or go to awakeningplus.com. That's awakeningplus.com. Earlier, I mentioned we have our free session winner for June. Her name is Darcy, and there is only one Darcy who has signed up. So if that's you, email me, benjamin@astroshaman.com, and we will get you set up with your free 1-hour Astrology Plus session. Congratulations, Darcy. And to everybody, thank you for being here. Once again, I'm Benjamin Bernstein with astroshaman.com. I can serve you with astrology readings, shamanic healing, and one-of-a-kind life coaching. All my one-on-one services are equally effective in person or long distance. I also offer an unbeatable price on SolarFire, the #1 astrology software for Windows. And as I mentioned, I run the Awakening Plus online membership for spiritual support. You can learn all about this and more at astroshaman.com. That's astroshaman.com. Please reach out if you have any questions. My email is benjamin@astroshaman.com, and my number for voice and text is 828-338-9852. I'd love to connect with you. We are wrapping up. Please leave me a 5-star rating, review, or comment wherever you're getting this episode so others who also love astrology and spirituality can discover it. And be sure to check out my Instant Divine Assistance book and my Awaken, Heal, and Thrive podcast. Thanks again for spending this time with me. I wish you infinite blessings as the stars light your way.